Hi everyone, today I want to share something personal, my own philosophy of education which I call Danaoist education. This idea was inspired by the city where I grew up, Danao City, Cebu. It's more than just a place. It's a living classroom full of stories, traditions, and lessons that go beyond books and classrooms. Danaoist education itself is a form of localist education, but it focuses specifically on the applied norms, values, and culture of Danao. It believes that true learning happens when education connects students with the culture that shapes their identity. In other words, before we go global, we must first understand who we are locally. Danaoist education does not mean it is only applied in Danao. It also applies in other cities with their own culture and practice norms being introduced. It can be called Cebuanist in Cebu City, Compostelanist in Compostela, Mandawinist in Mandaue, and more. Danaoist education is a branch of localist education wherein it is mainly focused on the norms and culture as important aspects in education, as the two-word cues for this is locality and culture. In Danaoist education, subjects like history, arts, and even science are viewed through the lens of our community. For example, learning history can include studying the history of Santo Tomas de Villanueva Parish, our patron saint and parish of Danao. The cultural significance of Libod Sakao and Karansa, one of Danao's sacred traditions. Science lessons can also highlight how the Danawanon people use innovation in local industries, from gun making to modern crafts and entrepreneurship. This includes modern pottery. This philosophy values community-based learning. Students don't just stay in the classroom, they learn from farmers, artisans, and elders who keep Danao's traditions alive. It's about developing not only the mind but also the heart of the community, nurturing citizens who are proud of where they come from and are inspired to improve it. Another key aspect of Danaoist education is cultural respect. By understanding our cultural norms, dialect, and customs, we teach students empathy, respect, and appreciation for diversity. Danao is known for its unity during festivities, strong family ties, and hardworking people, traits that can be strengthened through education. Conclusion. As a Danaoist educator, I envision schools that don't just produce achievers, but culture bearers. Students who embody both intelligence and heart, who understand that progress is most powerful when it begins at home. Danaoist education is more than a philosophy. It's a movement of belonging. It reminds teachers like me that we are not only shaping minds, but also nurturing the soul of a city. So to my fellow educators and students, let's keep the spirit of Danao alive in every lesson we teach and every dream we inspire, because when education grows from our own soil, it blooms beautifully. And that's what Danaoist education is all about. Happy SIDLAK Danao!